In a world where noise envelopes us ceaselessly, have you truly grasped the profound value of silence? Zeno of Citium, the ancient philosopher, imparted a timeless lesson: listening eclipses speaking in its power and wisdom. Consider each word as a seed. Do we sow them thoughtfully, mindful of the soil they fall upon? Today, we invite you to delve into the realm of silence, not as a mere absence of sound, but as a profound pathway to genuine understanding and deep connection. Do not overlook this transformative journey. Subscribe to our channel, and activate notifications to join us. Stay until the end, and unveil how silence might be the key to reshaping your life. Reflect on the importance of silence and the art of listening over speaking. In a world perpetually abuzz with chatter, where voices clamor incessantly for attention, and social media amplifies the cacophony, a crucial question arises: have you ever paused to cherish silence's profound significance? Zeno of Citium, the ancient Stoic, advocated a revolutionary notion that reverberates through the ages: the primacy of listening over speaking. Imagine a scenario where every word serves as a seed. Would you scatter these linguistic seeds indiscriminately, heedless of the soil they find? Zeno would not. He understood that silence is not merely the absence of noise, it is a canvas for contemplation, a window to comprehension. By embracing silence, we do not retreat, rather, we fortify ourselves. Silence becomes a shield, a strategic tool that enables us to absorb, process, and respond with thoughtfulness and meaning. When our words lack purpose and overflow aimlessly, we risk losing ourselves amidst the cacophony, diluting our truths amidst a torrent of hollow phrases. Yet, how can we transform silence into our trusted ally? How can we wield this potent tool to convey respect and capture attention effectively? Firstly, comprehend that listening embodies an act of profound respect. When we authentically listen to another, we are not merely honoring their words but their very being, their life experiences, and their emotions. This empathic exchange constructs a bridge of understanding, a deep channel of communication that transcends mere verbal exchange. Secondly, acknowledge that silence possesses a magnetic allure. Consider the masterful orators, the inspiring leaders. They possess the skill to utilize strategic pauses, pregnant moments of silence that arrest attention and amplify the impact of their spoken words. Lastly, remember that silence extends an invitation to introspection. Amidst the chaotic rhythm of daily life, moments of quiet reflection emerge as sacred sanctuaries where we can reconnect with our innermost thoughts, with our fundamental essence. This is the essence of silence. It teaches us to treasure our words, to listen intently, and to speak with mindful intent. It is not a matter of speaking less for the sake of it, but rather of finding harmony, of discerning the opportune moments to speak and the moments to listen. When you feel the compulsion to fill every conversational gap with words, pause and reflect on the teachings of Zeno. Ask yourself, do my words stem from genuine necessity or habitual reflex? Do they enrich the dialogue or merely add to its volume? Embracing silence as a deliberate practice not only enhances our communication but also enriches our relationships, fostering spaces of mutual understanding where, ironically, the unspoken carries greater weight. It is within this realm of silence that we unearth profound wisdom and cultivate genuine connections. I implore you, therefore, to embrace the transformative power of silence, to listen intently, to speak with mindful purpose. You will discover that amidst the ceaseless clamor of the world, silence can emerge as your most potent ally, your most eloquent voice. Consider the profound role of silence in conflict resolution. Have you ever noticed that during a heated argument, there comes a moment of silence, a collective pause? That pause, pregnant with unspoken meaning, can serve as a powerful tool in resolving conflicts. I'm not talking about the silence of avoidance, I'm talking about a purposeful, reflective silence that allows everyone involved to regain composure and approach the situation with clarity. In the heat of an argument, emotions can cloud our judgment, making it hard to see beyond our own perspective. But when we pause and allow the dust to settle, a new clarity emerges. We not only understand our own feelings better but also begin to empathize with the other side. This is where the magic lies, the moment we start to uncover solutions that were previously hidden by the chaos of conflict. Using silence wisely isn't just about stopping the flow of words, it's about employing specific strategies to diffuse conflicts. Firstly, it's about maintaining composure. Take a deep breath, count to 10, anything to prevent anger from taking the reins. Then, it's about truly listening to the other person. Too often, we're just waiting for our turn to speak, missing the opportunity to truly understand the other side. And when it's time to speak again, aim to contribute constructively. Asking questions that clarify the other person's perspective can be a great starting point. Moreover, silence isn't just a tool for heated moments, it's also invaluable in everyday situations to prevent misunderstandings from escalating. Taking a moment to reflect before responding to a challenging email, for example, can save a lot of trouble. Ultimately, the goal of this kind of silence is to build bridges. It's about setting aside ego and creating a space for dialogue and understanding. There's something incredibly beautiful about watching a seemingly hopeless situation transform into an opportunity for growth for everyone involved. So, the next time emotions run high in a conversation, consider the transformative power of silence. While it may feel challenging initially, with perseverance, you'll witness its profound impact. Are you prepared to embrace this practice? The peril of prematurely unveiling our aspirations and ambitions while pursuing our dreams and goals is ever present. Excitement often accompanies our journey, compelling us to share our plans with others, seeking support, encouragement, and perhaps early validation. However, insights from both psychological research and the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher emperor of Rome, caution against this impulse, suggesting that it may impede rather than enhance our progress. Studies have revealed a fascinating phenomenon: when we disclose our goals prematurely, our brains can deceive us, creating a false sense of accomplishment. This premature sense of progress, even in the absence of tangible actions, can diminish our motivation to translate our plans into reality. It's as if by merely articulating our dreams, a part of us believes we have already embarked on the journey to realizing them, without actually taking any meaningful steps. Drawing from his Stoic philosophy, Marcus Aurelius also emphasizes the importance of discretion and restraint. In his Meditations, he underscores the value of quietly pursuing our objectives without seeking external validation or acclaim. For him, genuine virtue and progress stem from deliberate action and personal dedication, not from seeking approval from others. His teachings highlight the notion that the focus should be on the journey in our actions, rather than on the external validation we may receive by broadcasting our intentions. The reasoning behind this practice is deceptively simple yet profoundly insightful. By keeping our plans close to our hearts, we foster a deeper, more intimate relationship with our goals. This deliberate silence grants us the invaluable opportunity to reflect, refine, and act with a sense of liberation, unburdened by external expectations. Furthermore, maintaining confidentiality shields us from the potential negativity or doubt of others, which could inadvertently undermine our determination. But then, how do we navigate the delicate balance between the need for support and the wisdom of silence? The answer lies in the art of discernment, in choosing who to entrust with our dreams. Sharing our aspirations with a mentor, a trusted confidant, or a carefully selected support group can offer the guidance, encouragement, and sense of accountability we seek, all without dissipating our energy or compromising our inner drive. Furthermore, it's paramount to foster a mindset anchored in the principle of demonstrating through action. Rather than merely declaring our intentions, we should place greater emphasis on the tangible steps we are taking and the milestones we have achieved. This approach not only keeps us rooted in the tangible outcomes of our endeavors but also nurtures a robust foundation of self-assurance and resilience. The journey towards our aspirations is replete with obstacles and opportunities for personal growth. Reflecting on the wisdom of discretion and confidentiality, advocated both by contemporary research and historical luminaries like Marcus Aurelius, can profoundly shape our trajectory toward success. By proceeding with intentionality and circumspection, we carve out space for our actions to resonate more powerfully than our words ever could. It is within this realm that genuine metamorphosis takes root. The importance of withholding opinions and restricting access to interfering individuals. In a world inundated with a deluge of information and a constant stream of opinions, the lost art of withholding comments and selectively limiting access to meddlers remains a deeply valuable skill. The discernment to choose when and how to express our viewpoints not only safeguards our inner tranquility but also establishes vital boundaries in our interpersonal relationships. The ability to hold back an opinion is, fundamentally, an exercise in self-mastery and discernment. It's not about muting our own voice, but rather about recognizing the appropriate moments to speak up and when it's wiser to remain silent. By consciously making this choice, we steer clear of unnecessary conflicts and maintain a sense of harmony in both our personal and professional interactions. Equally crucial is the practice of limiting meddlers' access to our lives and thoughts. Setting firm boundaries is a demonstration of self-respect and a proclamation that our time and energy are precious commodities. This does not imply building impenetrable barriers or isolating ourselves, but rather discerning who is deserving of sharing our innermost thoughts and spaces. There's a subtle art in discerning when to keep our opinions to ourselves and when to share our thoughts. This discernment is key to cultivating meaningful relationships where sharing is intentional and purposeful, rather than impulsive or obligatory. By practicing this selectivity in what we choose to express, we cultivate a rich inner life and a calmness that remains undisturbed by external noise. This practice helps us become less reactive and more thoughtful, allowing us to respond to situations with poise and wisdom. Conscious communication also teaches us the importance of listening attentively. By refraining from speaking hastily, we become better listeners, genuinely understanding the viewpoints of others. This deepens our understanding, fosters empathy, and strengthens our connections with others. This deliberate approach to expressing ourselves and setting boundaries requires practice and patience, but the rewards are immense. It guides us towards a more balanced and authentic life, where our interactions are characterized by mutual respect and understanding. In essence, holding back our opinions and limiting the influence of those who meddle reflects emotional maturity and wisdom. These conscious decisions empower us to navigate the complex terrain of human relationships with grace and integrity, protecting our inner peace and fostering healthy, meaningful connections with others. Silence and reflection, methods and exercises for cultivation. Let's dive deeper into the profound art of silence, a skill often underestimated in our noisy, modern world. It holds an extraordinary power that goes beyond mere quietness. It creates a space for profound experiences like attentive listening, genuine understanding, and authentic connection with both others and ourselves. When it comes to practical techniques, grounding emerges as a remarkably effective tool for re-establishing our connection with the present moment and tuning out the distractions of the outside world. Here's how it works. You select a simple focal point, whether it's your breath, a serene mental image, or the deliberate act of counting slowly. This chosen focus becomes your anchor, grounding you and keeping you centered amidst the tumultuous noise that surrounds you. Stressing the significance of listening over speaking is fundamental. By adopting a receptive stance, we carve out a space for genuine understanding of others. This not only strengthens our relationships but also exposes us to fresh and valuable perspectives. It's an enriching interaction that nurtures empathy and fosters mutual understanding. In the realm of communication, emotional regulation is pivotal. Consider how many conflicts could be resolved if, instead of reacting impulsively, we pause to process our emotions. The key lies in acknowledging our feelings without letting them control our words. This doesn't entail suppressing our emotions but rather expressing them in a deliberate and thoughtful manner. To weave these skills into our daily lives, we might start with small, reflective practices. Dedicate some undistracted time to connect with your thoughts and emotions. This could be a solitary walk or a quiet moment before sleep. Utilize these intervals to ground yourself and bring your focus to the present, observing your internal responses in a neutral manner. Embracing mindfulness practices can also be profoundly transformative. These methods train us to inhabit the present moment fully, to be conscious of our experiences without being overwhelmed by them. They enable us to transcend automatic reactions, creating room for a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Thus, remember, valuing silence isn't solely about finding peace in quietness, it's also a gesture of respect and self-care for ourselves and those we interact with. By practicing speaking less and listening more, we're not merely exercising self-restraint, we're also opening ourselves to a more meaningful, interconnected existence. Why not take that leap today and discover where it might lead us? The significance of self-awareness in regulating speech. Embarking on the journey of self-discovery stands as a cornerstone for fostering genuine and meaningful communication. As we plumb the depths of our innermost selves, we not only unearth our true essence but also gain profound insights into how our words and actions reverberate in the world around us. This introspective odyssey empowers us to identify and recalibrate communication patterns that may inadvertently create distance rather than connection. The initial stride on this transformative path involves self-observation, a practice that demands a blend of raw honesty and steadfast courage. By keenly observing our emotions and reactions, especially within the tapestry of our daily interactions, we begin to discern recurring motifs. These might manifest as a proclivity to interject in conversations, a struggle to authentically express our feelings, or a reflexive tendency to bristle defensively in response to feedback. It is through the recognition of these patterns that we lay the groundwork for meaningful change. Self-discovery acts as a compass on this journey of transformation. By gaining deeper insight into our emotional landscape and behavioral tendencies, we gain the agency to consciously choose our responses to external stimuli, rather than being swept along by instinctual reactions. This newfound awareness does not imply flawless emotional control or the avoidance of occasional regrettable words. Instead, it offers us a moment of pause, a chance to reflect and deliberate, ensuring that our words and actions resonate harmoniously with our core values and aspirations. Consider, for instance, the acknowledgement of a tendency to speak impulsively in moments of tension. Addressing this might involve a conscious effort to change. This could entail using breathing techniques to regain composure, engaging in active listening to fully grasp the other's viewpoint, or simply pausing to gather thoughts before responding. Aligning speech with values and goals is an assertion of personal agency. It signifies a choice not just in the content of speech but also in its delivery, ensuring that words act as bridges rather than barriers. This, in turn, strengthens relationships, nurtures mutual understanding, and fosters a more authentic way of being. So, How does one cultivate this self-awareness and observational skill? Start by dedicating daily time to reflect on interactions. Ask questions like, did my words today truly reflect my feelings and thoughts? How can I enhance my communication to be more genuine with myself and others? Practices such as meditation, gratitude journaling, or seeking therapy can serve as valuable pathways in this pursuit of self-discovery. It's important to remember that mastering the art of communication is an ongoing journey, not a fixed destination. Each step towards self-awareness not only enhances one's ability to manage speech but also enriches life in unforeseen ways. By deepening self-understanding, one unlocks the potential to express thoughts and emotions with greater mindfulness, authenticity, and ultimately, transformative impact. The effect of silence on professional relationships and leadership. In the dynamic realm of work relationships, silence, often overlooked, emerges as a powerful tool for leadership and communication. Leaders and professionals who purposefully embrace silence can profoundly alter the organizational atmosphere, rendering it more cohesive and efficient. Leadership that integrates silence into its communication strategy paradoxically communicates volumes. By actively choosing to listen instead of filling every conversational gap, leaders demonstrate an appreciation for their team's ideas and contributions. This approach not only facilitates more informed decision-making, rooted in a comprehensive grasp of available perspectives and information, but also nurtures empathy and mutual respect. The impact of silence transcends the enhancement of team dynamics and decision-making processes. It serves as a natural mediator in conflict resolution. During moments of tension, a thoughtful pause can provide everyone with the opportunity to breathe, collect their thoughts, and reassess their positions. This pause enables all involved parties to articulate themselves fully, ensuring they feel understood and valued. This practice of attentive listening establishes a conducive environment for resolving conflicts constructively and fairly. Silence, when wielded with intention, becomes a powerful instrument for leaders seeking clarity and reflection. By carving out moments of quiet amidst the cacophony of daily demands, leaders afford themselves the chance to perceive situations from fresh angles. This practice not only enhances decision-making but also nurtures personal well-being, alleviating stress and fostering the ability to lead with poise and assurance. However, the strategic use of silence demands discernment. Understanding when to speak and when to remain silent, and recognizing that silence is a form of communication, are paramount. It requires a delicate balance of assertiveness and receptiveness, ensuring that leadership is perceived as thoughtful and engaged rather than detached or disinterested. To effectively integrate silence into the workplace, leaders can begin by practicing active listening in meetings, allowing ample space for team members to voice their ideas without interruption. Encouraging moments of silent contemplation, both individually and collectively, can stimulate creativity and aid in problem solving. In essence, when wielded purposefully and judiciously, silence can revolutionize leadership and work relationships. It fosters an environment of respect, empathy, and openness, crucial components for organizational triumph and professional contentment. By esteeming silence, leaders not only refine their communication skills but also cultivate a milieu where every voice is valued, and every notion is given an opportunity to flourish. The role of silence in promoting mental health. In our fast-paced lives, noise is everywhere, isn't it? Whether it's the constant hum of traffic, the chatter of social media, or the hustle and bustle of daily life, there's always something vying for our attention. But have you ever stopped to consider the impact of all this noise on your mental health? Living in such a noisy world can leave our minds feeling drained and overwhelmed. Now, imagine finding a way to pause this noise, to reconnect with your inner self, and find some peace. This is where practices like mindfulness and silent meditation come in. They offer a reprieve from the chaos, a moment to slow down our thoughts, reduce stress, and improve our ability to focus. Mindfulness, or being fully present, involves intentionally focusing on the present moment without judgment. It can be as simple as noticing the sensation of your feet on the ground as you walk or the rhythm of your breath. Silent meditation is about sitting quietly, allowing thoughts to come and go without getting caught up in them. Both practices help create a mental space where we can distance ourselves from the noise of the world. It takes minimal effort to start. Just a few minutes dedicated to these practices can yield significant benefits. Picture beginning your day with a clearer, calmer mind or unwinding before bed, shedding the day's worries. Alongside mindfulness and meditation, incorporating moments of silence into our daily routines is crucial. This can be as simple as turning off the radio during your commute or setting aside screen-free time before sleeping. These moments of quiet provide opportunities for reflection, allowing us to process our day and foster personal growth. So why not give it a shot? While finding moments of silence in our bustling lives may seem challenging, the rewards for our mental well-being and overall health are invaluable. It's like granting yourself the gift of peace and tranquility, something we all deserve. If this resonates with you, consider subscribing to our channel and enabling notifications. Stay tuned for more insights that will enrich your life. Thank you for joining us, and we eagerly anticipate seeing you in the next video.